Well, hello there everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome back to the Tobosh Tangle on Factorio, where my engineering efforts are continuing quite nicely, I think. Except the fact I've got a slight gap in my logistics network here, so I'm going to put down another post here just to make sure that it's all going. Now then, you might wonder why I'm laying out another smelting area, and I've actually redone my smeltery section blueprint slightly, so it's got the minimum required section like this, as I've done before. And I'm doing this because as part of my resource needs, I need to get smelting done on various bits and pieces which require stuff to be smelted. So yeah, I might as well install these smeltery sections here and now. Though I'm going to need some more production parts I don't actually have flipping access to. Anyway, moving on. I could just tap this into the feed lines from the rest of the factory, but since I'm going to be demolishing the main section of the tangle, I need to get this stuff sorted out here. So again, I'm working from the ground up to get solder plates. Now I know this is a separate factory, I just don't remember what it is. Solder... There we go. Plates are made in those things. Where are they? Oh, here we go, yeah. Metal mixing furnace, which is produced using just stone brick. Okay, what's this one? Chemical furnace. Stone brick plus iron pipe. Okay, right, I can set up facilities for both of those without too much trouble. Though I am going to actually need them as well, so that's a thing. Yeah, I'm doing just fine on my logistics slots. Okay, right. Look at all these bots stored in here. Actually, can I just had a thought. If I put down a chest and a loader here, can I actually... It'll be so interesting if I can do this, but what happens if I put in a repair pack? Like that. Oh, that is going to be very helpful indeed. Okay, I can have stuff positioned, like my tech is still grinding on because I don't have much by way of level 3 science pack production, but if I put down active requester chests here, I can have logistics bots flying around that will deliver repair packs to be loaded straight into my roboports. So whenever repair packs are needed, if there's a roboport nearby, the bots will deploy immediately and they'll have the repair pack straight away. So that is going to speed up my general repair efforts very nicely. And yeah, more random materials just stuff in here. Because of all the demolition work, I've got random materials just stashed in all of my storage points throughout the factory now. And it's not what I wanted, but I don't have active requested chests just yet. As soon as I've got that, I can modify all of my existing facilities to start putting things into place and actually start bringing things around. So yeah, this is where I want to be. Right. What I need is the stone brick production, which is down here, and all this stuff. That's great. I just need a couple of factories, and that's it. So, a pair of factories, if you please. One here. One here. Good. That'll make a metal mixing furnace. I'll put this one 2 blocks further up, and this will make chemical furnaces. Though that one requires a supply of iron as well. There's an iron supply line just up there. Okay, I can get that without too much trouble. And I'm going to dump some more reds into place here. Sorry, blues, I mean. Since I'm doing the whole building with the blue supplies now. Where are my blues? There. Right, okay. Load, load. And then you'll be unloading like that into a pair of provider chests as soon as I get that sorted. So that I can do some... I don't need these chemical furnaces just yet, but I will need them as my upgrade and repair work continues. I will be needing these chests. So, there they are. I'll be needing these furnaces rather. So there's no point not to tack them in while I'm here, just so that I've got a stock ready to go. I'm not being supplied with blue transport belts. I wonder where those have gone. Oh well, let's just get this line sorted out for the iron supply, and then I'll go and find out what's going on with my belt production. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring you around here. Like that. Let's get some tunnels down so that you'll actually start working like this. A splitter would be nice, just to pull you off the supplies there. Okay, this will only be bringing along a single feed line of iron, but that's going to be enough because it's not for a heavy manufacturing thing going on down here. So this will be just fine. Yeah, that'll do it. And then just, I need to put the, hang on. No, it's yeah. Almost. I almost tripped over myself there. Not quite. Because I just need to make plates. Oh, here come the bots now. I'm guessing it's just a supply problem more than anything else. Sorry, a bot problem. Because I'm still not consistently building the bots, and so they are having to fly all over the base trying to keep me supplied on things. It's slow going. It is very slow going. So let's go ahead and get some more stuff. Don't need those. I need that roboport. Is there anything else I don't need? Not as such. Okay, I'll leave that be for now. Actually, I'll just grab some cogs out of that, so I don't need them. Something I really could do with, but I am in no position to do, is I could really do with upgrading to a higher grade of bots, just to get their speed up, because the higher grades of bots move faster. But let's actually get rid of all the reds and make it so I've got a full set of those. Okay, right. Yeah. And I'll just dump my reds back into storage. Like that, because I don't need them. Okay, right. I am only carrying those. Now, how's my supply of blue conveyors doing? That's the next question. I don't need this yellow one I'm carrying, so I'll dump that into there. That's fine. Reds are doing okay, but I don't need those either, so I'll just lock that down. Here comes some more logistics box flying all over the place. I don't know why those were in storage, but okay, I'll take those. I don't know why those were in storage either, but I'll take those too and just get rid of them by dumping them into production chains. Right, there we go. Now, how's the blue production going? Really good, actually. It's just the bots haven't caught up with me yet. So, that'll do. That'll do very, very nicely. There is still a supply chain problem going on. Yeah, I think it's more because I need the stack inserters and things. I have only been recording for 10 minutes, haven't I? Just a moment. Yes, I have. Okay, sorry. I was looking at the timer there and I got slightly mixed up. Right. Anyway, moving on. Now that I've got those things being produced, and I totally forgot to bring some along with me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Let's just request 10 of those furnaces be brought up to me by my bots, so I've got to do that. Dang it. While I'm waiting for that, might as well continue. Logistics, yeah, active provider chests and active requester chests. That means I can use logistics bots to do stuff. I just don't have the bots I require at the moment, but I want to continue with my armor tech. And I keep using the wrong spelling of it. Right, to get... Actually, can I make the jump to modular armor? Yeah, that doesn't require much. I could actually do that without relying on my blue packs. So that's great. Okay, right. Anyway, moving on. What I require up here is actually lead ore and tin, I think it is actually. I require those two in this area to produce the actual solder plates that I require for my next stage of production. But both of those are actually limited ore production resources, so they are actually going to be coming in via the trains sooner or later, as soon as my localized stockpiles are exhausted. So that is actually a significant factor. Let's rework this one actually and get the conveyor going in the opposite direction. Yep, that looks fine. Okay, yeah, sure, that'll do it. Right. All of these are configured so that they can pull off one line and put it on the other, so I've got to be aware of that while I'm building this stuff. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That'll have to do. And I'll just put the feed lines onto here, like that. So yeah, this is going to make an impromptu stockpiling situation like I have down below for the other kinds of ores. Actually, I don't need it on this one because it's going to be pulling straight off the main feed onto the storage and then onto the other storage. So that is actually just fine. Let's pull up a temporary blueprint though. So if we can find them, there they are, right. Okay, temporary blueprint, and I need a temporary, what was it I used down here? Iron chest, was it? Oh, hello, bots just trying to keep me supplied with stuff. Right, what do I have down here? I have steel chests, okay. 1 steel chest. I should probably put a small blueprint in for this as well, actually. That might help. So yeah, this is going to be a permanent blueprint now. Like that, yep. Okay. And then that'll be a ore stockpiler. Okay, right, that'll do it. And then I'll just whack that in there and whack that in there. Great, that'll do fine. Just needs power. Add power for optimum performance. 1 there, and then it's going to have to be a couple over here because it's a bit of an odd shape, but that will do the trick. Tack in some light so that I can actually see stuff, which would be great. And yeah, that'll do the trick. That'll do the trick just fine. Right, this entire section will be dealing with all of my lead and tin, so I need to actually backtrack those quite a distance. Because I actually need to hook those into the rest of the facility at the moment where my main supplies are. So that's going to be a slight issue. Modules complete. Okay, let's get to speed module, which will give me access to armor. Moving on. Right. I need tin ore, and I need I've forgotten. Have I actually got those furnaces yet? Have the drones brought them to me? No. They are still running back and forth trying to catch up. Right. Solder plate. Solder plate requires tin and lead. Right. Tin and lead ore. Lead ore is coming from smack in the middle. Yeah, lead ore is right down here. So that's going to have to come through my entire oil smelting section. Oil smelting. Me and words today. I just don't know. It's going to have to come through my main oil refinery section to try and get that sorted out. And tin ore is going to have to come from down here, but that deposit is getting dangerously low. So I do have to try and figure out a way to deal with that. I also need to figure out a way to deal with the entire station arrangement, because I still think the best way to deal with this ore system is to have a generalist kind of train which picks up multiple ore types. And then I would require a stockpiling kind of train, which would carry repair packs and things like that, which would be slightly inconvenient. So it's going to be shifting my entire railway network arrangement, trying to accommodate these extra trains. Don't get me wrong, more trains is a good thing. I like having more trains around, but it's just a headache because I have to try and work it out. Yes, iron ore production is doing okay. It's just I am actually overloading my ability to transport it. So again, yes, that is something I need to sort out. This entire sector is looking a lot more orderly than this one. I've got to be honest about that. Though I still need a general oil refinery section as well. Oh, there's just so much on the to-do list. How am I for blues? I'm okay for blues. Yep. I need some s'more. I need some more of those. So, let's see what I can do about pulling ore supplies through this entire mess. My best bet would probably be... I can't run it past here because of the turret production chain, which I jammed into there next to the ammunition chain, which I jammed in there. So, all this jamming things together is causing a few issues. But I think I can pull it through this sector here, where my drone production is going on, without too much hassle. He says. This entire thing is one big hassle, to be honest. But it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Actually, do I have enough space to just bring it all up anyway? I'm not so sure now. Anyway, let's get on with it. Do what I can with what I can. That's going to have to go through there. Yep, that's going to be a pair of tunnels there, which can do the distance just fine. Okay, that's going to be ore carrying. Yes. Hello, train. I'm going to have to contend with this ammo feed as well because it's slightly poorly optimized, and we've got this thing here which is going to be in the way as well before too much longer happens. So, how far can I stretch this tunnel? Pretty darn far, actually. I can skip this entire section of the line. Good. Okay, that helps a little bit. Now, conveyors. Yep, like this, and then it's going to be coming up like this. Yep. Don't worry, this section of the line is going to be helping the Tangle continue to live up to its sterling reputation as a very bad place to be. Wow. Sure. Tin is around here somewhere. It's down here if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that's something else I need to do as well. My power supply, when all these new factories are running, my power supply is not enough. Yeah, here's tin. No. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a tunnel filter on this just to pull off tin ore without getting in the way of anything else. So, pull those up. I need to insert a splitter into this, so that's going to have to go there. This entire thing's still running on flipping burners and stuff like that. So an update is slightly overdue. I picked up some reds, so I'll use those to do it. Like that, yes. Like that, yes. And then I'm going to switch to the blues for the main transit line because this is going to be a temporary arrangement considering the fact that it's all going to run out of ore sooner or later. I mean, 1721k. It's going to take a long time, I'll admit that. But all of these mines are going to... That one's actually run out completely, so I can pick that one up. But yeah, these 4 mines are all that's left of my tin resource gathering at the moment. So, yes. Eventually, this entire thing will be pulled up. In the meantime, though, let's just go to this furnace and dump the coal I picked up and the tin ore I picked up, so I'm not carrying it. So there we go, okay. These are really long tunnels. I like those. Let's see, this entire section is going to get pulled out eventually, so that'll help a little bit because I won't need the iron and copper ore, but I've not reversed these lines yet. So that is a slight issue. There are slight issues with most of this factory, I've got to be fair with that. But still, it's a nice enough place, I suppose. And that is actually going to be the end of the episode as well. So let's pull this up here. Come along, tin. I've not quite got as far as finishing all this, so that's going to have to come some other time. Like that. Yes, okay, sure, that's fine. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to continue with this after the break. Sorry, during the break. But for now, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it wasn't too boring listening to me just waffling on while I try and get all this stuff sorted. Business as usual, isn't it? Yeah, very much so. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you some other time for some more Factorio, or whatever is your viewing pleasure. Thank you for watching, and see you later.